All right, so we're over 100 and it's 8:11, so let's start. So today is Friday, August 30th, and um, this is our Friday night update. There's not really too much to update on, but I do want to start. Grab your pens and your calendars because there's very important updates for calendar dates. We want to make sure that we stay on top of some of this. Keep that posted because there are some dates we're going to need a very large attendance at. Well, they know your name. They do now, Janice. They do now. So let me pull that up and let's see if I could share my screen with you. So we have the Labor Day parade coming up on the 7th. I want to make sure all of you are able to come with us, can. We have very limited standing room on the float because remember, we're sharing our float this year with another union. There's about 15 people. So if you can't march from like 44th to 64th Street and you want to come on, please let us know in an email to the organization, retirees at NYC Retirees. We only have about 10 to 15 standing room only. There is no seating on this float. The way it was designed, if you were to sit, you would be behind the sidewalls and you wouldn't be able to see out. So just letting you know that. Um, let's see. So Mass starts at 8:30 in the morning at St. Patrick's Cathedral. If you want to join us for the Mass, please make sure you're there before 8:30. We'll usually get there about 8:15-ish. We go in at 8:30 and then the Mass starts usually about an hour. We'll get out at about 9:30. And then we very quickly have to get to 44th and Broadway. And I'm just going to tell you, look for the Staten Island Ferry. Um, let's see. Okay, so the 6th, Friday the 6th, the day before the parade. Please mark your calendars. If you're in Brooklyn and in Staten Island, we need to see you at this event, 10:15 in the morning, 705 Forest Avenue, Staten Island. We are supporting Senator Jessica Scarcella Spanton, who is supporting our state legislation. So please come out, especially if you're a Staten Islander. She wants to see her constituents. So we are bringing as many people as we can there to you will see me. I will be there. Please come out and have a nice morning with us. This will be a brief event. It's not going to be long, but we really, really need this help because she's also a co-sponsor on our state legislation. So we want to give props where they're due. That's Friday the 6th, okay? A week from today. Saturday is the parade. Then I do have a bunch of other events that I will put up in the newsletter. Sunday is Women in 9/11 on WBAI. So I will be in Brooklyn with a group of women responders from World Trade Center, and I will be co-hosting that show um, on Sunday, live from WBAI in Brooklyn. So that would be Sunday the 8th. The 12th, Thursday, there is a seminar at 52 Broadway in support of federal funding for the World Trade Center program. There is a link that you have to register in advance for. But please show up because we know that there are people who are having trouble with the World Trade Center program, and we do want to let people know about that as well. So that needs to be addressed. It's not just about supporting its funding, but it's also making an acknowledgement that there's problems with the program right now as we live and breathe. There are many responders around the country that are not getting care that their doctors want them to have, or they're not even having access to their doctors. So it's important that this be heard. Monday, September 30th, massive rally, massive rally. So what I do need you to do is put this on your calendar because we need to show up at City Hall. This is a protest. This is a two-pronged protest. we have the rally starting at City Hall against the mayor, demanding that he stop forcing us into Medicare Advantage plans. And then those that can't march up that way will either take the subway because it's right near there. We'll take it up to Canal Street and just walk 3 or 4 blocks. But for those that can't, we rented a bus for about 50 people. And then you can take the bus up to Etna and meet us there. Okay. So we're letting you know that we do have one single bus that will hold about 56 people for those that cannot manage the subway, but the rest of us bring your Metro cards because we are taking the subway and going to Canal Street after the rally at City Hall. The City Hall rally is the part that is everyone, all of these national groups coming together to protest Mayor Adams and demand that he drop his appeals, stop the copays, everything. And then we go to the second segment of the rally. We'll put out a flyer on all this so you don't have to write this down, but I just want you to reserve this day because it's very important. Just like Friday, September 6th, super important in Staten Island. I want as many of you that you can get there, get there. And it'd be great to see all of you because we haven't done a rally in a really long time. Yeah, massive rally, Laura. And then the 30th, again, massive rally. And then let's see, we've got Thursday, October 17th. We have our Court of Appeals action in Manhattan. Now, I do want to give you two more dates. One would be, where's my calendar? October 10th. Just put October 10th on your calendar and block the whole day. Okay. From the morning, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning-ish, and block off that day. That day you will be spending with us. October 10th. It's a Thursday. Then there is a November date. The next date is November 19. Put that on your calendar as well. That is a trip to Albany. So we have a lot going on, obviously. And I want to make sure that you guys have as much notice as possible to be with us at all of these events, okay? Super important that you are there with us for all of that. Yes, massive, massive rally. So we do have a lot going on. Yes, Ellen, donate. Yes, thank you. That reminds me. That brings me to the next phase of today's events. I have something to announce. You are familiar with our website, right? This is our website. And it's been redesigned. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it tremendously. Now, we've told you we've been having trouble with Venmo. Venmo hijacked our account for almost a month. I have no idea why, but they were not allowing us access to our money. They finally did, but we don't ever want this problem again. So what we've been working on for the last couple of months is creating our own platform. And today we have it. We are super excited about this. So I'm going to show you, and you're welcome to try it out on your own today, but I'm going to show you how it works. So if you come to our website, nycretirees.org, this is our website. Click donate now. And if you're not on our email list, I'm urging you, please join our email list by clicking subscribe right here and get on our list. Okay, so right now we're going to do donate. It'll take you to this next screen. And let me make sure it catches up. Okay. And I love this photo. This is of you guys when you came to court with us I think it was March. So you'll see here, there's there's two options: donate once or donate monthly. You can choose the amount that's pre-selected, or you can choose another amount and put in whatever you want. Okay. You can make your dedicate your donation in honor of memory of someone. So let's say, hypothetically just put in a $25 one and click next. The next screen that you get will look like this. It's going to ask you for your personal information. Yes, Kathy, 705 Forest Avenue, Staten Island. It will be on our email, so please make sure you're in on our email list. So here you would put in your first name, your last name. If you're an organization sending us a donation, like one of the retirees groups, you would submit it as an organization or company, and then put the organization company name here. Okay. Your email address, your phone number, and you have the choice of putting in home, mobile, work, other, whatever. I don't know. It could be satellite phone, whatever else are your options. Your address, you could put that in there as well. Your city, state, your zip code, and your country. And when you come down here, if you just click United States of America comes up. So let me just put in here so you could see what will bring you to the next screen. Okay. And then let's just make up an address. Watch, it tells me it's not the right address. Oops. Well, we can leave it as Nebraska. Let's make it New York because I don't know a zip code in Nebraska. And if you're retired or not retired, if you're retired, you click yes. Now, the other thing, this is another reason why it took so long. We standardized everything else. So now, when it says your current agency, current or agency you retired from, you have a whole list here that you can choose from. We did go through this. We mined this data through the city's websites, and we believe we have just about every single one of them. So here's fire department, fire department, fire department EMS. You could put your year that you retired here. Oops. Let's just pick a year. Oops. And then my former union. Now, we also have non-union here because we have managerials that are with us. You can write non-union and then go through this list slowly. There's a whole bunch of unions in here. We put them alphabetical. You should be able to find them with no problem. If you find yours missing, please let us know. And then unknown or other is down here, but you should be able to find it, okay? So I'm just going to pick one and then click next. Oh, it wants my email. Okay, now let's go back down and click next. Now, it's going to bring you to this next screen. You're going to have several options up here that you can pay with. So you can use your credit card. Mine is still in Google Pay, so you could do that. Or you can click, if yours is in yours, don't pay with mine. But you can do pay with a card and you'll enter in your card. This is a secured website, so please make sure you do recognize this is a secured website. It takes you to a payment platform. Okay. You can pay by ACH, which is like a debit to your account, just like using Zelle, because we are moving away from Zelle, Venmo. So we are moving away from Venmo and Zelle. PayPal will still be here. Now, credit card, ACH is like Zelle, PayPal, and then the pay later feature is for those that would prefer to write a check or a money order. And then you would click this and then you would mail your check to us and it tells you where to send it to. So if I want, I could still use Zelle. Andrea, we are moving away from Zelle and Venmo. So I want you to try to use this. Please try it. Trust me when I tell you it's easy, it's safe, and it also helps us because when we're using all these other databases, we had to hire a full-time bookkeeper to be able to do this. And then sometimes you guys will call us and say, "Hey, how much did we donate?" It's difficult because all of that has to be tracked manually. We can't keep up with the volume of what we have. Because this is our own payment platform through our own database. Um, Everything comes into it right here. So if there's ever an issue, we can see what's going on. We don't keep your credit cards, we don't keep your checking account numbers, none of that. We don't have access to any of that. But in this system, you have the ability, just like using a Zelle or a Venmo, okay? And it also helps us because our bookkeeper then doesn't have to manually track down these donations and then enter them into the database, costing us more money because we have to pay him to actually do it. In that, this program does it for us. Yes, please, please, I'm begging you. I know, Janet, it sounds scary, but try it. So in ACH, you would end up putting in your, it says bank account holder's first name, bank account holder's last name, your email. You will choose whether it's a checking, a savings, if it's a company, organization, whether you're corporate, and then your banking account number and your routing number. We do not hold on to this information. This is not something we ever even see, so don't worry about that. It's extremely protected. See, it says down here, secure payment. And then you would just click donate when you're done. Now, these two boxes here, it says, yes, I would like to receive communications from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees by email. That's us. Then it says New York City retirees, another checkbox. By providing your phone number, you agree to receive promotional and marketing messages, notifications, customer service communications from New York City retirees. Now, this is for us to send a text message to you. Why we wanted this feature is, especially if you guys are joining us for an event, I wanted to be able to communicate with you. Or if we're doing a fundraiser, we can text it to you so that you know what we're, promoting. So that's a really great way to stay in touch with you. Like when we went to Washington, D.C., and we had two retirees walk away from us, we didn't know where the heck they were. We thought that they were with us. I can do a group text with just the people that are on the trip with us. That is awesome. And tell you all where I am. So I want you to try and work with this. This is phenomenal that we got like this. I think you will definitely like this. I know we do. We've been playing with it all week. We've been making donations off our own cards and our checking accounts to make sure that everything works. PayPal protects your form of payment. So if you're going through the PayPal feature, but the others are directly through our platform, which is our payment platform. So you can do PayPal. It'll say you will be charged $25. Click this button to make your payment via PayPal. It will take you off our site. Let me scroll down again, and it takes you to PayPal. So there, Gerald, is where you will go. This will take you directly there. You make the payment, and it should bring you back. Okay? And it sends you a receipt too. So that was another reason why we like this, because it's instant. You actually see that you gave and how much you gave. So yes, Robin, it should be super easy. Instead of Zelle, can use debit card connected to your checking account. So I just want you to try it, play with it. The next donation you guys make, please, please, please tell me how you like it. I will put a post up tonight with this in just a link to this page and ask you to try it for your next donation. You've got 4 choices: credit card, use your checking account information, use PayPal, or write a check or a money order. Those are your 4 choices. And Trust me, we're giving a little time. If you ever have trouble with this, which we don't because we designed this to be simple. We brought on some wonderful IT people that I absolutely just love, and they helped us create this. And if I tell you, our bookkeeper, Justin, some of you have emailed him or spoken with him. Justin has been helping us try to put this into motion since like February, March. Um, it has been a struggle because we had to take all of the data that we've had, all of your names, and work on putting them in this. Are there additional fees for all donations? So, Ellen, we get charged a little fee for this, but it there's a counterbalance because the more manpower we had to use to download all of this data and then manually enter it, you're spending money one place or another. So it's a trade-off. And for us, this ended up being worth it because I would rather the bookkeeper not have to work as many hours in doing this manual labor work when they could be doing something else. This, we always say, work harder, work smarter, not harder. Can you still write a check and put it in an envelope with the stamp and mail it to your accounting firm in Georgia? Yes, Dan. So if you were to do that, you would click pay later. It's basically like making a pledge. You're saying pay later. You click this box that says I will mail a check or money order. It gives you the address so you know where to mail it to. And then you can click off what either one of these two boxes or both of these boxes if you want to join our email list and also our text messaging. I just donate so much easier and they give you a transaction. Isn't that fantastic, Tia? Thank you so much. So yes, this is on our website via nycretirees.org. You will see, let's see if I can move this bar. Go back up to the top. This is our website. There's us, there's me. Look, there's Merritt. There's Isabel, there's everybody here. There's Neil, there's our attorney in the background. So I mean, like this is our page. So this is what we've been working on for such a long time. But it was important that we be able to create something for us to be able to manage us. One of the things that we had to do as a requirement of becoming a 501c5 was create a membership. And we know that one day this litigation is going to be over. And we still want to be able to stay connected because we don't know what's going to happen. What other union or greedy mayor is going to try to take something from us? And sadly, we had to become this organization to make sure that we stayed vigilant to protect ourselves in the future once this is over. So when we became a 501c5, which is like a union, literally, one of the requirements, legal requirements, is that we create a membership. I have to be able to tell the government how many members we have. You donate, you're a member. And then when the donations for members for litigation is over, you will then probably, and the board will come up with some small number of an annual dues to pay to stay connected to this organization, to stay vigilant. And then that's what we will do. So we have to report this on an annual basis. Jerry, what happens if my bank stops my debit card because of fraud and I have to charge the card? Oh, change the card. Well, you just change it. We will then eventually, the next thing to come, now that you ask that, Jerry, is so that we can create like an account for you because eventually, hopefully, knock on wood, you'll be able to log into your account like you would, like this was like your MasterCard or your cable bill, like you actually have an account that you could to get into. We're not ready for that yet. Let's do one thing at a time. I mean, this is huge enough. So once we get there, though, Jerry, you will be able to go in and do those things all on your own. And if you need help, you would have us to help you with that. Can I skip filling in all the retiree stuff? No, you can't. It won't let you. So, but you can put your stuff in, Gwen. You don't need to fill in. So if you were to say like the retiree stuff, like, um, what name, address, phone number, it would ask you for union, whatever. Just put your husband's union in there because that's how we know where you were connected to. It doesn't matter if you're the spouse or the widow or the family member, okay? Um, like a union, that's ironic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I think that's exciting, and I'm so glad some of you are already trying it and seeing how easy it is. Was really easy, just did it, got an email confirmation. Isn't that fantastic? Because I can't give that to you now. It's just too much for us to do. So I am so glad we finally have this. Yeah, wonderful tool. Let's better focus on this fight. Yes. Dan says, Marion, a lot of older retirees are in their 80s. They don't do PC. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, Dan. We're not taking that away. Checks are still okay. Trust me, I have, I don't know where I have it. I have a huge box of mail from the bookkeeper for you guys. I'll probably do that another, no, it's been long overdue. I haven't done a video on my usual Sundays. Um, Hello, Mary Cole from Milford, Connecticut. Gerald, can our 501c3 also be designated as a bargaining unit? No, because you retirees can't bargain. We're not a negotiating unit. We would have to be recognized by Office of Collective Bargaining, and the law does not permit that. John Paul, I just did it, put on all my info. Thank you, John. I appreciate you trying that. Can you repeat the website? Sure, Sherry. It's our website, nycretirees.org. It's our own website. We connected the payment system to our own website. Just donated via the new site. It was easy. Received my receipt. Yay, Ken! I can't find where to click. So the main website, you'll see our logo. Go to click, it'll say donate, and then next to it, it'll say subscribe. Check that out, Nancy. Click donate, and then a screen should pop up. Nancy, check it out and then come back and tell me if it worked. Thank you, Andrea. How can we target or reach those who have only donated one time or never? So, Michael, that was another reason why we wanted to have um, um, all of this information that we're asking you is because we wanted to be able to connect to people who are in our database but never donated, who are in our database who rarely donate. And we also wanted to be able to connect to those people, everyone on the database, especially when we're doing like a political action. I don't want to have to bother the entire group if we're trying to advocate for someone for office that's in a specific district. I mean, we could always put it out there and everyone would be welcome to come. But if we're looking for fundraisers or boots on the ground and we want retirees in a specific area, we want to be able to email just that district and not bombard everybody with everything. So that was another reason why we did it. There was another message here. Let me see. Yeah, Dan, we trust me, we are fully aware that older retirees do not like doing electronic payments. The check method will always be there. Bernadette says, will our former donations go to this database? We have imported almost all of them already. There are some like prior to this year that we will probably never be able to recapture. We do have one little database with them that we'll keep for a while, but I believe for all of 24, and I will double check with our IT team, but I do believe everything from 24 will be coming over. if it's not over already. We know that they've been updating all of that data as it's been given to them, which me and the bookkeeper have been doing, as well as our treasurer, Augie Abundanda. Um, when we're done discussing this, I'm confused about Randy Mastro. Do we want him or don't? Ellen, we never took an opinion on it. The issue that I raised wasn't about Randy. It was about how the council was describing him and that they are basically doing the same thing to us that they were accusing him of. So keep the issue separate. We did not take a position on that at all. Renee, $26.41. Your donation was successful. Thank you. A receipt was sent to the following email address. Perfect. Thank you, Renee. Janet, yes, let me check and see. I know let me pull up that email on our donation list. Yes, we did. We met um our fundraiser. We raised $200,877.10. I'll say that again, $200,877.10. So thank all of you for doing that with us. We try not to keep bombarding you like, like this was a telethon, right? We let a couple months go by, a month go by, and we try not to keep bombarding us because we know it can get exhausting. And as we're moving into the holiday, we want to make sure that we are, though, able to cover some of our expenses because we do have court ticking up for October and November, and we're still waiting for more court dates to hit the calendar. And we already know we have one and probably two trips to Albany that we have to plan for. The next trip to Albany probably will not be a 5 bus trip. It will probably be a 1 bus trip. But we still have to get all of you up there and feed you guys and and do everything that we need to do. So we appreciate, trust me when I say to you, everything that you guys have done to help carry this litigation forward. You have juggled 3 different court cases. You have juggled, especially in the copay case where there's multiple cases, parts of that case in 2 different courts, appeals courts. I mean, what you guys have done has been phenomenal. So I want to make sure you know that everything that you've done has been appreciated. Sherry, I get so annoyed that some retirees donate once in a while. They don't see how important sending donations regularly. I know, which is why we also don't pressure them because we also know from our side that some of those retirees are having a hard time or having issues at home or financial issues. Everyone has something, and that's why we never really raised our ask. We always said to people, if you can give us $25 or $25 a month, do that. Give what you can. If you can give more, give more. And if you can give often, give often. We've never changed that from when we started since our inception. Okay, I'm trying it now and I got to your information page and it asked for my home phone. It's a landline and no texts will be given. You should ask for a cell phone. I'll go back and check the mask, but um no text. If you check off that you're putting in your home line, you'd have to put your cell line in order to get your text messages from us. So what ticks me off about people who don't contribute is that they are tight as a duck's horse. They are riding on our coattails. Well, some are and some aren't. Some are not donating because they can't, and others are what you describe, but or don't believe in us, or they just want to benefit from not doing it. That's what I could tell you. But as my mom always say, I needed to believe in karma. She said I would never, there may be a time when it would happen, karma would happen. I may not ever see it and I might never know it, but I have to believe that it would happen. And I keep saying to my mom, I used to say to my mom all the time, no, no, mom, I gotta have a front seat to that shit. So, Detta, there's no new website. It is the same website, nycretirees.org. It is our website. Yep. William, hey, that's okay. It's your first time there. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. Thank you, Andrew. We appreciate you. How about all the colleagues that never joined the union but got the same benefits? That's life. And that's exactly, Catherine, that's exactly what will happen here. You will, it's just, it's a human nature thing, and we totally get it, right? My own personal opinion on Randy Mastro is that he will be the attack dog for Mayor Adams, and frankly, the city council should be worried and worry. I worry for us. He's very bright, but he does fight dirty. Well, as I said to someone the other day, you're right. He is an attack dog type of an attorney, and the person that he's fighting for will be happy. The person he is fighting will not. Um, and that's how I left it. Because he is a very experienced attorney. But yes, and I will tell you, if you go back to the video, Governor Patterson went up to Bridget Kelly and said, if I had heard you testify first, I don't think I would have testified. Just keep that in mind. Gerald, think Mastro was being hired by Eric to protect it. Yes, I agree with you, to protect him from federal prosecution. I believe as well, Gerald, because I do believe the other attorney that was there, she did not agree with representing the mayor with whatever she knew, which we will probably never know, or we may eventually find out in court. But I think that's absolutely why. Perhaps you should ask for the phone numbers separately. William, I'll take a peek at it, but thank you for bringing that up. I will take a look. Right now, people can donate while experimenting with the donation. Yeah, do a telethon. Renee, that's very funny. Oh my goodness, you're funny. What, Jerry, what is what email? I don't know what you're asking. What is what email? Oh, to send us a message? Retirees at nycretirees.org. It's our same email. Remember too, we are moving away from Gmail. We're getting away from using Gmail. We want this organization to be fully professional looking. So everyone on the organization will have their own email. We will make sure that those are up somewhere, that we're in our email list, or if you need them, you can email the organization and someone will put you in touch. But the general email box is retirees at nycretirees.org, and that has not changed. All this fundraising because city council doesn't give a damn. Thanks for posting that last video. You're welcome, Laura. You know, it's just crazy. I just set up donation by mail easy. Thank you, Rita. Was Zelle disconnected as of today? No, Lori, you can still do a Zelle. We did not cancel Zelle. We urged everyone, please don't use Venmo just because we've been having so many problems with them. But we have not shut that down. Not yet. It's coming, but not yet. And we will give you time. We want to make sure that this was comfortable for you to use, that if there were any issues, that we had time to work out any kinks, and then we will shut down those other platforms. This just makes it so much easier for everyone. Is there a processing fee? There's a processing fee for just about everything. But like I said before, Beverly, even though there is a fee to use this service, it helps us on the back end because we have to be able to track everything that's coming in and who's giving it to us. And it's reportable. So we have to be able to track the donations and how many people are doing that. There's only one way to do that is to consolidate the way we did it. This is the professional way of doing this. It's like joining the AARP or, like a utility bill or a credit card bill. We have as an organization has to manage the money that comes into the organization and know how we got it, who we got it from, and who's giving it. It's really important to do that. And like I said, we have that reporting requirement because we are a 501c3. We are not tax deductible. We are tax exempt, meaning we don't pay a tax to the government, but your donations to us are not deductible, but I still have to have a reporting requirement on an annual basis. We file a tax return with the IRS that is open to the public. I don't see yeah, that's in there. Sanitation officers local 444. No, hold on a second. That should be in there. All right, now I'm gonna have to write that one down. And I don't even see sanitation in here. Oh, wait a minute. No. Put in unknown other and then send me an email on that sanitation local 444. That way I can go in and after I find it, or if it's not in, enter it, I can update your record. Because I'm not seeing it either. Nope. All right, you stumped me. I even looked under you, but I'm not seeing it there either. These are all DC 37. Nope. All right, send me an email on that, Ellen, and at retirees at nycretirees.org. And I will check both sanitation locals because I think there's two, if I'm correct on that. Carol, again, we're moving away from Zelle and Venmo. This will be the payment platform. I would really prefer you try this before you continue to use Zelle because we will be shutting Zelle and Venmo down. My goal is to have them closed by December 31st. Thank you, Gail. Yes, Mastro is a Giuliani person. Bridget Kelly, Serena Mia, she was like I think the chief of staff to Governor Chris Christie, and she was prosecuted as like a scapegoat in that whole Bridgegate scandal. You should go back to the end of that like 11-hour hearing and listen to her testimony to what she said happened to her. Mastro represented the UWS fighting against all the hotels that became shelters during COVID. The Upper West Side had more than its fair share in a 10-block area. He also won the fight against de Blasio, but if he works for the city, then I would worry for us. And that was a great sentiment of just about everybody. It was very easy using Apple Pay. Well, Evelyn, thank you, because that's what I was using too. nycretirees.org. Yes, Janice, that's our website. Gerald, nice to have a free lawyer at taxpayers' expense to represent you for your alleged campaign election donations. Well, Gerald, I think that's what he wanted. And as several of you have mentioned, he is known as a pit bull. Laura, with Labor Day and the union solidarity momentum heightening, it's gotten a bit trickier to criticize Mulgrew. It's increasingly getting equated to union busting. What nonsense. Laura, I haven't seen that anywhere. But there's so much to beat him up on all on his own, even using his own words. I haven't seen anything equating to union busting for criticizing him. Could you repeat the email address a bit slower? I'm super old, 90 plus, so I need all the help available. Okay, this is super easy. Retirees with an S, Retirees, retirees. Um, retirees at nycretirees.org. Super simple. Retirees at nycretirees.org. And William, you're saying you can't find 237 in here. And actually, this list looks thin. I'm almost wondering if some of them didn't come over. So, William, do the same thing, drop down and put in other, and then send me an email. Unknown other is the very last line, and tell me that local 237, Teamsters 237 is missing or you couldn't find it. And I will go in and update it and enter it in your record, okay? Thank you, Judy. I hope that was easy. Thank you, Robin, for answering. Yep. For now, if you're not finding your union for some reason, just drop down to the bottom and put in unknown other and then send us an email and we will fix it. That's why we do these things, because in order to make it better, I could look at this thing all day long and it looked perfect. Let's do a Zelton tonight. A Zellathon tonight on my account now. Yes, I will move to the new professional account next week. That's fine. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate you. Yes, beta testing is very fun. But you're right. It takes a village and you are the village. So I can't do this on my own, trust me. Um, and we can have everybody look at everything, but it's still, of course, if the MLC would let us know which unions or locals are its members, we would have the list, but no, it's a deep, dark secret. Well, actually, I can give you all 102 unions that are in the MLC, but there's more unions because not every one of them are in the MLC. Just saying. Um, Roberta, please make sure that you're not missing any information. Something might be missing. Look for something in red. It might say like you forgot your email or something might not be correct. No, Janice, I'm not talking about the website. She's asking for an email. The email is retirees at nycretirees.org. That's what she's asking for, not the website, the email address. The email address is retirees at nycretirees.org. No, William, you cannot type the unions in because I'm going to tell you why we did it this way. Um, Someone will write in, let's say, for example, the United Federation of Teachers. They will write it out, United Federation of Teachers. They will put in UFT. They will put in teachers. They will put in local two. But if I need to sort all teachers and want to send an email to all teachers, I have to pull them by union. And if I do that and it's in the database in 4 different ways, it's prohibitive. You want standardized sorting features. Everyone should be able to identify their proper union. This is how we're going to do that. It's just going to take time, William. Just just bear with us. Thank you. Welcome, Arlene. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Luciana. So, can we give a shout out to Michael Tambasco, who has been single-handedly taking care of the websites Tell Me Something and Ask a Question section? I think he needs to be thanked. And I'm sure we could use a couple more volunteers on the page too. So, Ellen, you're welcome to join us. Um, but yes, I absolutely do appreciate um our moderators on our page because they keep all of your questions answered and help you through whatever issues you're having. And if there's something I need to address, they make sure I know about it and then feed it to me so that I don't have to manage everything that's happening. So I truly do appreciate everything that they do. Um, and if you are interested in being a moderator, please let us know, send us an email. And it's not too much to handle. Let's see. Yes, he Michael is wonderful. New website made it very easy to donate. Shelley, I am so glad. Thank you. We have been working very hard on this, and the team from Gotham has been phenomenal in helping us take care of this. This has been a very long, hard undertaking. And we had to get some really good IT professionals to help us not just redevelop our website, but coordinate it with this new database, with this new payment platform, and then combine it all together. So it's working the way it's supposed to. We just have some minor tweaks. I know some of you have seen little tweaks that you've sent us, Laura and Susan, and letting us know some of the things that you saw on our Facebook, on our website that we missed and we've been fixing. Some things always will need a little bit of correcting. So just hang in with us because this is a constant thing. None of this is static. It's always moving. Can you speak about your security for the website? Well, it is a secured payment platform. It does go to an HTTPS. If you look at the top of your screen, you will see that it is a secured website. So, and it does tell you it is a secured website. And I even showed you before at the bottom where it said where to pay and you click pay, it says secured payment. At the top, it's HTTPS. It is a secured site. At Duke Medical today, the nurse called Scagnelli, and after appointment, a man in the waiting room had waited to say, I'm a member of Mary Ann's group. I heard your name. Aren't you a member? The doctor said, don't get her started. I love that story, Carol. Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. I love that. I love it. I'm having trouble entering my CVC number. So, Serenity, if you are a American Express card, your number will probably be on the front. It'll be 4 digits. If it's a MasterCard or Visa or Discover card, it'll be the 3 digits usually on the back. See if that works. Beverly, the processing fees are probably, you could, I think, either accept them or I think, um, I will double check that. That's another good question. Because I know on the other platform we had, there was an option that you can pay the fee or pay the fee for us. So I'm not quite sure what the options are here, but I will figure it out. It looks like it gets charged to you, but I will figure that out. Um, okay, I just finished setting up the donation. What day is the monthly donation going to be debited? Whatever day you want it, William. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, if it's an Amex card, use the 4 digits that's on the front right of the card. Gerald, I have a reputation. Yes, Gerald, I have a reputation. William, I noticed the charges between $2 and $3. You can say add them automatically. Oh, so it did give you that option because I don't remember when I actually did the test. Thank you for that. There is an option to make an additional donation to cover the fee or not. It's a checkbox. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, you can decide to choose whether or not to pay the fee to cover it. Hey, Roberta, I gotta be patient. None of this shit's easy. And everything that we do, it's like there's always some hiccup. I mean, we were hoping to get this done months ago, but every step of the way there was just one more thing that we didn't expect. And I can take it to the point where at one point my blood pressure was starting to eke up and it wasn't coming back down. And my doctor's like, "You're under too much stress." I'm like, "You think?" So now I don't know. You just take that what the hell? Something went wrong? All right, let's fix it. Kind of attitude. This is really all you could do. My donation was successful for monthly donations. Thank you very much. Serenity, thank you very much. So that's really all I got. We're at the hour mark going through this. I appreciate you guys taking the time to go through this with me. But I need to stress in closing, please, 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 please come out on Friday the 6th at 10 in the morning. 10:50, was I say 10 something in the morning for that event at Senator's office. It is super important that we get you there. If you're not signed up for our emails, make sure that you are. I will post the list again on the Facebook page so you have it here. But I want to make sure that you are especially out there on Friday the 6th for Senator Scarcella's Bantam. And the 7th is Labor Day. And then the date on the 12th is the event that's down at UFT headquarters for anyone that was a 9/11 responder or survivor. We are going to raise the issue of the World Trade Center healthcare program not helping people nationally. September 30th, massive rally, massive rally, massive rally, massive rally. 10:15, thank you, William. Oops, calendar. Then October 10th, plan to be with me. October 10th. Put it on your calendar. Don't book anything. Make sure your butt is wherever I am. October 10th. And then the next date was November 19th. And that's a court date in Albany. One bus we're taking to Albany. Okay. The October 17th date is the court date in Manhattan. So we will hope to see all of you guys there as well. Remember, those courtrooms are small, they're not gigantic, but whoever, you come, we'll always meet you outside and we will update you afterwards. Have a great Labor Day weekend. You too, Dan. Thank you, Mary Ann. You're greatly appreciated, as so are you, David. Have a great weekend, relax a bit, Evelyn, to change the subject, I just want to alert everyone about an email I received from LabCorp, which is run by Walgreens. The email, which was sent to my name at my email address, stated that my cardiologist, who was named, had ordered lab tests for me and I needed to make an appointment. I phoned the doctor's office and they told me that they had received several phone calls about the email. The doctor's office did not request any lab tests, be aware. So, so Evelyn, when if you still have that email, could you forward it to me to eyeball? Because it may have said it was from LabCorp, but it could have been like, LabCorp, but it was really from Joe Blow at Nigeria.com or something. I mean, there's ways that people will make an email look like it's coming from a company. That's how they also like spoof you to give information from your banking information to give to people or pay, your bill's overdue. I got one was it about 2 weeks ago, that said to me I owed money on my Easy Pass. I was like, I haven't used my Easy Pass in like a year. So I logged into my Easy Pass account and I'm like, there's nothing there. So then I went to the website and it was like, I don't know, Easy Pass, tolls, NY dot whatever. And it was like one letter was where it didn't belong in the link that I was texted. So just so you know, you got to be careful before you click a link. Always check the address from where the email came from so that you know. I mean, it could say it came from LabCorp. It may not have come from LabCorp unless it's the same .com, whatever that they are. But thank you for raising that awareness, Evelyn. That helped people from not getting scammed. You're welcome, Gerald. Marianne and members have a lovely Labor Day holiday in good health. You too, David. What's happening October 10th? I can't tell you, William. I'm just telling you. Be ready to be with me. That's all I'm telling you. Easy to donate. Thank you, Bridal. Relax and watch your squash grow. I think I have to go mow the lawn. David Hirschkoff just donated with Apple Pay, got a smiley face, so I assume it went through. Thank you, Tina. Everyone have a wonderful, safe weekend. Good night. Enjoy your Labor Day. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, Paula, for your donation. Janice, yes, always check the email address of the sender. Yes. And don't click a link if you're not sure. You should forward it to the real LabCorp for fraud search. That's a good idea, Lisa. Although they'll probably say, don't bother me. So that's it. I'm going to call it a night. You guys rock. Thank you, William. I appreciate you too. Good night. Have a wonderful Labor Day. We give praise to everybody, to you guys. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for donating on our new platform tonight and realizing it's easy. Tell your friends to do it this way because the next email you will come out. You will start to see we are going to tell you that those other payment platforms are going to expire. And our goal, as this is now September, October, November, December, we're giving you 3 more months to get used to using our new site, and then we will close those down. Okay. The Gmail address at that NYC org of public service retirees at gmail.com is going away as of tomorrow. So please make sure you use the organization's email, which is on our website, nycretirees.org. Use that email. It is our official email, and we are a legitimate organization now. So have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you to the moderators, everyone that's been helping out. We truly appreciate all of you. Thank you for supporting this organization. Mark your calendars. There's some big stuff happening really soon. So I hope to see you all next week. Have a wonderful Labor Day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye, guys. Ciao.